Chapter 5. Zombification? Asked Sanfor. What's zombification? I've never heard of that. Is that like necromancy or something? Are you in jail for necromancy? No, tax evasion, something stupid. They're not going to let me go, though. They hate me, the lunatics. They hate my guts, these police lunatics. They've manufactured something to throw the book at me with, though. Some excuse to ruin my life and make me suffer because they think I'm annoying and just an old man. But I will get my revenge. I'm not a necromancer, but I know one. He's my friend, said the scraggly old elf in the cell next to Sanfor's. There's a potion that can turn someone into a zombie. An infectious zombie. It could start a whole apocalyptic plague, destroy this whole city, turn everyone into flesh-eating zombies, real beasts that will shred flesh, like the video game Resident Evil or the film The Night of the Living Dead. Flesh-eating zombie? Sanfor asked. What do you mean? I mean that this potion has contagious magical properties that can kill a person and make their body a cannibalistic undead vehicle. If that cannibalistic undead vehicle, that monstrous undead thing, kills someone else, their body will also become one, and then it will spread and spread. If it just bites someone and the victim survives, they can remain seemingly normal for a bit. But if the potion we get is right, that victim would die eventually from, like, poison from the bite and become a zombie, spreading the plague. Does that make sense? Like creatures that eat people and are reanimated dead bodies. They make other people like that and keep spreading and destroy the whole city. That's horrible. Mass murder? Sanfor whispered very softly after gasping slightly. That's insane. We drop that potion in food or the water supply, or we make someone drink it maybe. Not sure of the specifics exactly as far as the best way to infect people, but people get infected and they're like ticking time bombs before they die and become zombies, and their bodies start chomping away and make other bodies that chomp away. No, it's not crazy. Don't you want some revenge? I know what they got you in for, said the scraggly old elf man, clenching the bars between the cells, trying to stare deep into the eyes of Sanfor. Who knows how long they'll have you in for? And you've hardly done anything wrong. She's 80, no big deal, and your life is totally ruined. What do you owe this society? Nothing. They all suck. They'll destroy your life. So you'll turn them all into zombies. My name is Cormaxo, by the way. Yes, we must zombify them. Destroy them all. Get revenge. Cormaxo started laughing maniacally, giggling with malice and sadism. Ha 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 ha. He fell on the floor and started banging on the willow wood all over. I just need to get out of here and get to my friend to get to this potion. Then this whole city is going down. He uttered between guffaws. Why would you want to do that? You might die too, Sanfor whispered in slight shock. Just slight, but still noticeable. You'll attract the guards. Stop laughing. If I can do that, I don't care if I die. It's the most perfect revenge. At this horrible society that hates me, I'll turn them into zombies. I'll infect their children with a zombie potion, and perhaps they'll find out and have to kill their children while they're still alive and normal to prevent them from turning undead. I can't think of a better way to get back at these people who've ruined my life. I still want to find Fifaha, Sanfor whispered. "They'll never let you near her. They probably sent her to some boarding school where lots of gnomish therapists will poke and prod her. She's a sexual assault victim. She's going to be traumatized. If she's not now, they'll make sure she turns into a traumatized prissy freak. She's gone whether you find her or not." Cormaxo laughed and began randomly ruffling his hair. Before eventually calming down after deep, strained breaths that started out quick and erratic, but became slower and steadier, slowly but surely. "My friend works for secret government agencies, for all the kings and stuff. He has weapons and connections. He can get us out of jail, and we can work with him. He wants to test some potion like this out, see how effective it is as a magical weapon of mass destruction. He needs test data and some terrorists to pin it on, and doesn't really have any volunteers except me. He needs plausible terrorists, and I'm a well-known nut as far as these guys are concerned. And I'm also charismatic enough to convince a pervert like you, so they would totally believe you're a terrorist too. This can work. Best case, we don't get caught after releasing the plague. He maybe gives us an antidote, or arranges an escape. I know this is a lot to absorb, but I like you, and want you to be involved too." "I'll think about it," thought Sanfor as he said, "Okay." Sanfor pictured a flesh-eating zombie, an elf covered in decaying flesh and oozing pustules, shuffling towards an innocent passerby in the street while moaning. The image horrified him, but also allured him, intrigued him, and made him curious for what would happen if creatures like that were released in a crowded area. The misery of his current situation permeated every pore of his skin, every corner of his soul and body. Body and soul. Soul and body. And thinking about this nightmarish scenario of an undead plague managed to distract him and bring him some peace. He tried to imagine Fifaha's face again, but her eyes were red, and her breath smelled like she had just eaten the face off somebody who hadn't showered in many years, as though she turned into a flesh-eating zombie and attacked a homeless bum. Thinking of Fifaha that way actually aroused him sexually, though certainly nowhere near to the extent to which cranberry sauce has the power to arouse someone. Arouse, as in make them horny, like a ram or a unicorn.